Hello YouTube and welcome to another Juniper tutorial. So in this video I'm going to show you how to configure static routing between two Juniper MX routers. So are you ready? Let's get started. So as you can see here in this simple topology, we have two PCs, PC1 and PC2. They are on different subnet, and the purpose of this video is actually to get PC1 ping PC2 and vice versa. Okay, so in order to do that, we configure interfaces on this Juniper MX routers, and we'll be also configuring static routes. Okay, because actually this PC1 cannot reach PC2 without static route or dynamic route. But first of all, we will configure static routing. Then in the coming videos, we'll see some dynamic routing. Okay, so let's begin. So here, as you can see, PC1 is configured with IP address 10.251.10.2/24, and we will also give it as the gateway this interface here, Giga Ethernet 0001 of MX1. Okay, so first of all, let me show you that on my console here. So this is PC1. So if I do show IP, you can see that I have configured as an IP address .10.2. okay, and the gateway will be actually this interface here, Giga 0001 of the MX01. okay, so let's go actually to the router MX01 in order to configure the IP address for its interfaces. Okay, so here I'm on my MX01. okay, so in order to configure this interface Giga Ethernet 001, the command is pretty simple: set interface Giga 001.0. so this is actually sub interfaces, because as you may know, on Juniper we don't work directly with interfaces, but we are working with sub interfaces. Okay, so here .0 is our sub interfaces, and the family is inet, which is actually IPv4, and the address that I have configured here is the gateway for this PC, which is .10.1. so I will validate that. Here we go. Then of course I will commit. So of course we have to go also to PC1 to test this connection between the PC and its gateway. So if I ping here its gateway, which is 10.251.10.1, normally I get a response. So this link is working here. So now let's go and configure actually this link between the two routers, Juniper routers. So here you can see that I have a different subnet, which is 192.168.0.0. so I will configure this interface for the Juniper MX01 as .1, okay, and for the MX02 as .2. So let me bring back my console. So I will configure here this timed interface 000. Okay, so I will go to MX01 and I will do up, and all I have to do is to change here from 0001 to 000. Okay, and of course we are always working with sub interfaces, and here I have actually to give it the other subnet, which is .168.0.1. okay, so I will validate that. Here we go, and of course you have to commit your changes. Hopefully I will get no error. Okay, and of course after that we have also to actually make sure that the changes are committed. So I will ping this interface here from actually this PC1, and normally I will get a response because it's connected to a direct network via this MX01. So I will try to ping this time 192.168.0.1, and as you can see I get a response, so everything is working on this MX router here. So now I will move on to this MX02 and I will configure the same thing. I will configure this interface 000 as actually .2, and also this interface here which is directly connected to the other PC. Okay, so let me go here and configure that. So here I'm on MX02, so the command is actually the same here. All I have to do is to change, so for 000 here, and also I'm working with sub interfaces. I will give it 192.168.168.0, but this time .2. Okay, and also /24 as subnet mask. Okay, so now let's configure the other interfaces which is connected to the PC, as you can see here, which is 0001. Okay, so I will hit the up key and I will change here 001. Okay, and here I will give it the other subnet which is 172.16.0 and .1. So let me verify that once again. Indeed, because this PC has .2, so I will hit enter, and after that I will commit my changes. And always after any commit you must actually verify that the configuration is working. So I will go this time to PC2 and I will try to ping its gateway, because in PC2, as you can see here, I have already configured the IP address .0.1 as its gateway. So let's ping its gateway to see if everything is working correctly. And I get a response which is good, so this PC can actually reach its gateway, and it also can reach this interfaces here connected to its router MX02, which is 192.168.0.2. so let's verify that also. 192.168.0.2. Okay, so everything is working, but still this PC cannot reach this actually other PC because there is no route to this subnet mask. So if I go to MX01 and if I do show run, or actually run show route to see a routing table, so you can see here that they have no route to this subnet which is 172.16.0/24. okay, so that's why we need actually to add static route in this MX01 in order to allow this PC1 to reach the other subnet. So in order to add static route, it's pretty easy. So you have to enter the command set routing options, okay, and here I add static route, and I have to give it the other subnet which is 172.16.0.0 / of course 24, and I will give it the next hop, which actually is this IP address here, which is the IP address of the interface is connected to other actually router, which is in this case 192.168.0.2. okay, so here I have to enter 192.168.0.2, so make sure I have no mistake here. Here we go. So let's commit the changes. So now let's show the routing table. So now you can see here that I have a static route actually to this subnet mask or subnet actually network. Okay, so now when the packets goes from PC1, it can reach this subnet here, but we have to do the same actually on this router here MX02 in order to allow this PC1 to respond to PC actually 1. Okay, so in order to do that, we'll do the same in MX02. Okay, so let's go to the router 2. If I do show route, you can see that I have actually no path to this subnet here, so I have to add it, and I will add it statistically using static route. So the command is set routing options. Okay, so static route, and here I will enter actually the network that I want to reach, which is 10.251.10.0/24. okay, and the next hop this time will be this interface here, which is .0.1 of the other router, which is router 1. So it will be 192.168.0.1. so I will commit that. Here we go. And I will show you the routing table. So hopefully now we have a route to the other subnet, so PC2 can pick PC1. And finally, let's verify that now PC1 can actually ping PC2. Okay, so let's ping the other PC, which is an other subnet .16.0.2, and hopefully we have actually reachability. So you can see that I get a response from the other PC. And if I go to PC2 and I will try to ping PC1, I will get also response. Even they are in different subnet, but because we have configured static routes, we can actually reach the other PC. So as you can see here, I get a response. So as you can see how easy it is to set up static route between these two Juniper actually MX routers. So that was just a brief video to show you how to configure static routing between two Juniper MX routers. As always, I hope that has been informative for you, and I want to thank you for viewing. Bye bye.